The National University Basketball Championships were in Ottawa this weekend. The hometown Carleton Ravens were among the favorites to win. Matt Nicolantonio has the story.
I'm Matt Nicolantonio reporting from the Ravens Nest at Carleton University. The men's basketball team took part in the CIS National Championships this weekend at Scotiabank Place in Canada. The Ravens entered the tournament as the defending champions and #1 seed. On Friday night, they defeated the Université de Québec à Montréal Citadins by a score of 83-72 in their quarterfinal, earning a berth in the Final Four for the 8th consecutive year. That created a semifinal matchup against the University of Saskatchewan Huskies on Saturday. Earlier in the day, the University of British Columbia Thunderbirds punched their ticket to the final, so if the Ravens had won, it would create a rematch of last year's championship game. Unfortunately for Carleton, it just wasn't meant to be, and the Huskies defeated them by a score of 86-82. Andrew Foote was reporting on the tournament for the Charlatan, and he joins me now. Now, Andrew, what were the keys to victory for the Huskies on Saturday night?
Well, for Saskatchewan, they knew they were going to score. They have the leading scorer in the country. His name's Sharon Glover. He averages about 26 points a game. And they're the second leading scoring team in the country, about 90 points a game. So they knew they were going to be able to fill up the basket. The key for them was how they decided to guard the Ravens defensively. Coach Greg Jalkins decided to take away their three-pointers. Carleton's very, very strong three-point shooting team, but they only shot 2 for 17 on the day. And inside, Kevin McCleary didn't make a couple shots that he usually makes. He shot 10 for 21 when he normally shoots about 63%, which is a very, very good shooting percentage. So that was key in the Ravens not being able to sustain their momentum.
Now, what was the mood like inside Scotiabank Place for both the team and the fans as they realized the Ravens were being eliminated?
Well, it's the last game of the night and the game with the hometown Ravens. This was really the loudest game of the night by far. You had the Saskatchewan Huskies fans on one end of the court, you had the Ravens fans on the other end, and they were shouting back and forth at each other all game. And it was a close game, so the fans were in it. At the very end of it, Saskatchewan was able to come out. It was pretty loud. Credit to their fans. They came out in numbers. And as far as Carleton players go, Coach Dave Smart had probably the best quote of the night when he said Carleton's 13 players came out and shook the Saskatchewan Huskies fans right after the game, and then they had 13 players go and pick up the cups off the bench so the cleaning staff didn't have to. So credit to the Ravens, and I hope we'll see them back next year in Halifax.
So for this year, it wasn't meant to be for the Ravens. For Saskatchewan, they took home first place by defeating UBC 91-81 on Sunday. Now back to the studio.